Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have Kyle Weatherman. Yeah, we got a Xfinity Diecast. I don't really collect Xfinity, and it's Kyle Weatherman. You know, I'm not a fan of Kyle. I don't follow up with him. I don't really pay attention to what sponsor he has or who he's going with, or just whatever. I don't care for, not for the person, but I don't care for the driving. I don't really care for the Xfinity series. Now I'll watch here and there, but not really much. But I mean, that's alright. But the reason I got this diecast is because it is a back to blue. It's supporting, police officers, right? I absolutely love, law enforcement. You may not know this about me, but I am very, very, very invested into law enforcement. My, dream job always has been, and probably always will be, either some type of officer. Either if it's what am I trying to say? Hold on, give me a second. What is it? I know what it is. I can't remember for the life of me, but it's like the nature wildlife officer, or like a highway patrol unit, or something like that. I want to do some type of I don't know. I don't really want to go into investigation or opening cases and files. I don't really want to do that. But I do want to be on some level on the police force, or just anything to do with law enforcement. I don't want to be a lawyer or anything. That's not really my style, but just, I don't know, kind of taking people that should not be on the streets off the streets is something I've always wanted to do. Ever since I was a wee little boy. First it was I don't know, it was tied with, being a little kid. It was tied with driving a race car or driving a monster truck, because I was a huge Monster Jam fan back in the day. But, of course, growing up a little bit, I kind of moved on from that, and now ever since, even then, back in the day, I still wanted to be some type of law enforcement officer. But now I've kind of really just kind of stepped up to that specific dream for just being an officer of some kind. Also, if you hear chainsaws in the background, we have people over. We got a tree over our house, and we're just having them take off the limbs and stuff so it doesn't damage the house in any way, shape, or form later on down the road. So I cannot record at any other time, or I will miss my upload time because I got to do a race, and I got to get ready to go somewhere, so I have to record it right now. I can't really do it anywhere else because I'm not going to have time, so I have to do it right now, and it's going to have to be in the background, so, it is what it is. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this diecast. Here's a diecast out of the box. Now, this is the second number 47 by Carbon Racing diecast we've gotten for 2020. First, it was the Trump 2020 Pence, we had that, and now we got the back to blue. Now, some of these diecasts are very controversial because some people, I'm just going to say it, some people are snowflakes, okay? They really are. They get offended over the smallest, teeniest little things ever, and it's terrible. But I just want to point out, we got a diecast supporting officers, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. We got a diecast supporting officers, a diecast supporting Trump, which, I mean, I'm a, Trump supporter, but at the same time, still very controversial due to it being a president. And number 3, we got a Black Lives Matter diecast. Those are very, very controversial in many, many ways. So yeah, this has kind of been quite the year for some interesting diecast, to say the least. But anyway, we're not going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the actual diecast here. But yeah, it's just, a plain black diecast, back to blue, got that thin blue stripe right there, of course, symboling the flag. It's an American flag, and it's got a thin blue line through it, meaning, supporting officers. They got one for, paramedics and firefighters, I believe. So, yeah, I think they're, different colors. I don't remember which one's which. But I do know the blue is, for police officers. And we actually have a flag that backs the blue, I guess you could say. We got a flag that's for, supporting law enforcement officers and stuff like that. We haven't hung it up in a while, but still, we still have it. So yeah, definitely a fan of the whole police force. Definitely want to do that for as long as I can remember, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, on to the actual diecast. Now, right here on the hood, you got the flag, of course. Got that thin blue line right there. Normally, it's not white, I don't think. It could be wrong, but I don't think it's white. I think it's, well, it might be, actually. I don't know. I have to look at the flag. But anyway, got the Xfinity banner there. We got the The same one that was on, I believe this is the same one that was on the Noah Gragson that he ran at Bristol. It had this patriotic Xfinity type banner there. Got an orange 47 on the roof. I don't know why they went with orange, but I mean, not a bad color. So black and orange, reminds me of Cincinnati. Not bad. I'll take that. Got Weatherman right there on the back. Taking a look at the deck lid, we got the Journey Project. I don't know who that is. Honestly, I didn't do any research on it. So yeah, I don't know who that is. Someone, if anybody knows, let me know down in the comments below. Got back to blue right there, of course. These taillights look like they're upside down, but I think they're supposed to be that way, but I don't know. Maybe, I'll kind of look at some others and see if they're actually supposed to be like that or not. Chevy bow tie, 47, got the Camaro tailpipes right there. Not a big fan of those, you guys know that. Back to blue, got that thin blue line going down the side once again. Got part of an American flag down there on the side skirt. What are these right here? Got, is that Klein's Classic Cars? And I don't know what that is. Is that SIS or 212, 515? I don't know what that is, but some performance there. And got NASCAR race car, Xfinity, Mobile One, and ARP right there as well. Got the Goodyear logo there in white. I like that. Not bad. Got the 47 Simpson and Sunoco right there. You got this front end, which I've never liked these front ends, honestly. These front ends are kind of weird. I'm not really a fan of them. And I don't know. It's just not really my kind of front end for a Camaro. Not really what I'm looking for. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. That happens. It's alright. That's just how the mold is. I can't wait for the next gen. I don't like how it looks, but I like to see how it performs. If I'm being honest, I am looking forward to that. Also, on the name rail here, I forgot to take a look at that and the B post. So there's nothing on the B post. So there's that the Classic Cars logo right there again. You got Kyle Weatherman. Your pretty basic text, nothing fancy, nothing signature wise. But again, no B post for whatever reason. I don't know why. But yeah, not really having a B post kind of day. What about the Trump? Okay, I think, yeah, the Trump one didn't have a B post either. I guess just because it's a smaller team, good old Mike Harmon, one of the underfunded teams, and I like to see that they're getting diecast out. That's actually pretty cool. Now, I'm going to be honest. Well, no, I'm not going to say that, because I was going to be like, well, if we didn't have, all these, like, events and going on in the world, then this diecast probably wouldn't be made, because of people pre-ordering it and stuff. But, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, if we didn't have all this drama and whatnot going around, we probably wouldn't have this diecast ran anyway. But, I mean, I don't know. Either way, fantastic looking diecast. Again, I do support, officers. I do hate how some people say, because it literally goes back to the bad apple, or a bad apple spoils the bunch, and that's so true. Because, like, obviously, officers are people too, right? There's good people in the world, and there's a lot of bad people in the world. It's the same thing, but just in a different category. So, I'll share a very, very wholesome story. So, my cousin, right? I don't know what's the deal with this guy that he knows, but there is this one officer that he, like, my little cousin, he's like, I don't know, he's like 5 or 6, I don't really know his age, but, and you may be wondering, well, how do you not know his age? I got like a million cousins, so, yeah, I don't, I can't keep up with all of them, okay? But anyway, there's this one officer, I would love to meet him and thank him for what he's done, because, like, I've seen, like, there's been posts on Facebook on Facebook and stuff, and just like me, this little guy, right, this little kid, he looks up to me, and he loves, the police force. He loves officers, so I have some officer equipment. I've got, like, hats and stuff like that. I had, like, little light sticks that I used for, like, Halloween and stuff like that, and he absolutely loves them, right? He loves them, he adores them, he loves using them for just whatever, and of course I let him do it, because, like the kid, he's family after all, so I'm like, here, you take that, you go on, you run around, you play, whatever. He'll wear, like, my SWAT hat, police hat, K9 hat, whatever. So, there's this officer, right? I guess he's, like, best friends with my cousin. And I don't know why, but it's like, it's obvious why, but it's, like, the best thing ever. Because you never see a lot of, like, good in people anymore. You just see the bad. You don't see anything good. You just see the bad. The media streams everything that's bad. They stream nothing good. It's everything that's bad. And to actually see a legitimate, real-life scenario to where an officer is friend with someone close to me, and someone so young and so supportive of that person, it's incredible. It's amazing, and I love that so much. So not all officers are bad, obviously. Not all people are bad. Not all race car drivers are bad. Not all monster truck drivers are bad. Not all, I don't know, congressmen are bad. Just whatever. Not everybody is bad no matter what you label them as. Not all black people do crimes. Not all white people are racist. Not all, I don't know, not all Mexicans build stuff. I don't know, like, that's not how it is. But that's how the world portrays it, and it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I could rant on and on and on about this, but I'm not going to because, I'm already like 10 minutes in, or I don't know, however long. I had to stop the video, so I can't see how long I'm into the video. But either way, I gotta go do a race. So with that being said, that's going to be all for this Diecast review. So sorry for kind of rambling on there at the end. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, that's going to be all for this Diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.